Are you interested in using ConvertKit for email marketing? Or are you a blogger who would like to get more from your email marketing tool and you've heard a little bit about ConvertKit, but you want to understand exactly what it can do for you? Hi there, my name is Brian Collins and I'm an author and blogger from Ireland. ConvertKit is one of my favorite blogging tools because it's easy to use and it's built for bloggers and for authors and for anybody who wants to connect with their audience. So in this in-depth review, I'm going to go through 5 of the key features inside of ConvertKit, and I'm going to explain exactly how I use these features and what they do for my blog. I'm going to talk about how the dashboard makes it easy to see how quickly your email list is growing, and as any blogger knows, your email list is key. I'm going to talk about what ConvertKit forms look like and how you can use them to grow your email list. I'm going to go inside the sequences inside ConvertKit and show you how I use these sequences to connect with readers. And I'm also going to talk about some of the other advanced features in ConvertKit, such as tags and automations. But if all of that sounds a bit complicated, don't worry. I'll also show you how easy it is to send an email to your readers and to your subscribers with ConvertKit. Now I want to show you how easy it is to send an email to readers of your blog or your book in ConvertKit. So on the dashboard, you just click on Broadcasts. Then you just click on New Broadcast. You select who you want to send it to. So I have a list or a segment called Weekly Broadcast List. Then you click Next Step. And then you write your text for your email. I have some pre-written text that I'm going to paste. Then you type in your subject line. And then you can preview the email. You can either send yourself a preview to your own email address, or you can see a preview in a pop-up browser. So here's what the email will look like. So you can see here that I'm missing a greeting. So what I'll do is this. I'll click personalize, and I'll click subscriber's name, or I'll click personalize subscriber's name of fallback. And what this will do is it will include the person's name when they receive the email. I'll show you now. Hello, first name goes here, and if I don't have their first name, it'll just say hello. And then then you click next step. Then you can send your email immediately, which I'm not going to do, or you can schedule it. So I'm going to schedule my email for some time next month. Let's pick the 6th of April. Pick the time, and then click schedule broadcast, and you're good to go. One great thing I love about ConvertKit is that when you log in, you can see all of your information in a central place like this. So here I can see the growth of my list over time, and I can see how many people subscribed in the last 7 days, 30 days, and the total amount of subscribers. I can also decide if I want to go a little bit further back to see how my list has grown over a longer period. And why this is all particularly useful is you can see what activities you're doing that are growing your email list particularly quickly. So if I look back over the last 30 days, I can see here around the 20th of March, a Facebook ad that I ran about writing prompts performed quite well and sent some extra subscribers to my email list. And as I explain in my review, you also have forms that you can embed in your writing or blog posts or with your book, and you can see how people are subscribing to each one of these forms here. So if I click on one of these forms, I can show you what they look like. I've clicked on the form 101 writing prompts. You can upload a picture to your form and you can edit the headline. If you click on view, you can see what the form will look like. So this is what this particular form looks like, and ConvertKit will give you a simple piece of code that you can use to embed this form on your blog post or elsewhere. You can also adjust some of the settings for your form. So in my case, what I do is I write a short incentive email with the subject line, your writing prompts are here, because people who subscribe to this form get writing prompts. And I upload a content upgrade, so it's just a matter of attaching a PDF, but you can also send them to a URL. And this is a great way of growing your list faster. The great thing about these sequences is ConvertKit tells you exactly what to send and when. So you can see here it recommends I send some introduction content where I explain how people got on my email list. Then I should offer them an educational message, so I could include some information from my book. Then I should provide another educational message and introduce the product. So again, I could include maybe a chapter or an extract from a chapter from my book, and then explain where they can find the book. And then it recommends that you write a soft sell, so you could send people straight to your Amazon page here. Then you should provide another educational message. So again, you could do an extract from your book or perhaps your blog post if you're a blogger. Then you could do a hard sell. So in other words, you send people again to your Amazon page and perhaps you offer them a bonus if they buy the book. And another educational message followed by a soft sell. You don't need to write all of these emails. This is just a recommended sequence. But the great thing is you can drag and drop each one of these emails as you like, or you can keep some of them saved as draft, or you can add more emails to your sequence if you want. And ConvertKit also has some great reports that you can use to see how your sequences are performing. So I'll show you one now. So here is the welcome sequence that I have for subscribers to my website. As you can see, there are maybe 10 to 15 different emails where I introduce people to who I am and what I write about and how I can help them. And I also talk about some of the books that I've written. And I have emails scheduled 3 to 7 days apart depending on the particular email, but you can adjust this easily here. But what I wanted to show you was the reports, because I've used this sequence for approximately a year. So I can see all of the open rates, all of the click rates, and all of the sends for each one of these emails in this particular sequence. And why this is useful is I can figure out which emails people are responding to by the open rate, on what they're clicking on, and where they're unsubscribing. And then I can go back in and I can adjust the welcome sequence accordingly. The other thing that I wanted to show you is some of the automation rules in ConvertKit. So these are advanced strategies that you can use to send more of the right emails to the right people. And basically you can do things like send particular emails when people click on particular links. So I have a link that I've set up for my book, The Power of Creativity, and I've set up an automation so that anybody who clicks on this link in an email will be subscribed to a sequence that I have where I follow up with them directly. And if I go over to the tab here, you can see what that sequence looks like. So here's the copy here, and I'll just click on preview browser so you can see the email. So you can see here, anytime anybody clicks on a link to my book, they get this email several days later where I ask them if they bought it or what they thought of the book so far. And this is a great way of getting more reviews for your books, and also for building a deeper relationship with your readers. So I hope you found this review and that peek inside of how I use ConvertKit helpful. If you'd like to read a little bit more about ConvertKit, I've actually wrote a detailed review, and you can watch that detailed review by clicking on the link at the bottom of this video. I'd also encourage you to try ConvertKit yourself for 30 days and see if it's the right blogging tool for you. I think you won't be disappointed.